Whether you enjoy spending time in nature while hitting the trails or hitting the patio with your cup of coffee, the Archer and Olive Notes from Nature box might be for you. Hey everyone, welcome to Runs on Espresso, where we combine creativity and planning to make sure your to-do list becomes a done list. In today's video, we are going to unbox the new Archer and Olive sub box, Notes from Nature. Of course, the box always has a little note on it itself, and this one goes, "A quiet walk outside. Feel the ground beneath your feet and observe the plant life all around you. Imagine all they have felt, seen, and heard. If only they could tell you their stories. No matter the season, there is life to breathe in and messages along your path. It's up to you to realize and record these notes from nature." I love that sentiment, and I think this is going to be a great box from the little bit that I have seen. So let's dig in. This is what you see when you open it up. You have your Notes from Nature card, and that says, "There are always flowers for those who want to see them." So this card is kind of cool. You can use this in your journal or your scrapbook. On the back, of course, is everything that is in the box. There is a lot in here. I really think this box is going to be worth the price. If you are interested in this box, I will leave the link to it in the description box. I'm not sure if it has sold out yet, but I'll leave the link just in case. And please note, it is an affiliate link. So if you purchase through that link, I may earn a commission. Let's start with the Acrygraphs. And these are 0.7 tip, so pretty typical for Archer and Olive. They used to have a 3, but they weren't as popular. Looking at the colors, we have Calla Lily, Antique Ivory, Shady Lane, English Clover, and Deep Ivy. And taking them out of the box so we can look at the cap colors a little closer. Archer and Olive has included little stickers, labels, so you can label your Acrygraphs. Personally, I have wanted to love Acrygraphs, but I struggle with them. They are hard to use, they get clogged up for me, and I feel like I'm constantly replacing the tips just to be able to use them. So I will keep these in my collection, but they're probably not going to be used very much. I would prefer to get the Calligraphs, and we'll go with this box, which I think is going to be our washi tape. And there's 4 rolls in here, and these are some very wide rolls. Taking a closer look at the washi, we have this dark blue, navy, and gold. Has kind of a frame with flowers and plants. Then we have this one, which has these kind of like patterns, floral patterns on them. Then we go into like a newsprint with flowers and this kind of like paper looking piece. And this one looks kind of like an old ticket. And then this one looks like part of an old book. Then we have some sheet music, little floral or botanical design, maybe some handwriting, handwritten notes. It's just a little mixture. And the last washi has kind of this postage stamp look, some like torn newspaper, butterflies, some handwritten, looks like stamped or typewriters stuff here, and some florals. So you get these 4 very wide washies. And the 3 over here are kind of similar in that they're old-fashioned or vintage-looking newspapers, letters, and then you have this really pretty decorative one. Next up, we have our sticker set. So we got 2 sheets of stickers. All right, these are really cool. So 2 sheets of the same stickers, and they are a mix of these like word phrases and what looks like pressed flowers. So you've got things like embrace the journey, into the unknown, discover life, nature's magic is all around, nurture your plans. So there's kind of a zoomed out version so you can see what the layout looks like, and you get 10 flowers on each sheet. I am just thinking of the possibilities for these, and it's going to be so much fun to use these stickers up. Next, let's see. All right, we are going with the fountain pen, and I'm kind of excited about this. I have one fountain pen right now, so I don't use it a ton, but I'm excited to try out Archer and Olives. So it's this nice green color with gold, similar to the gel pen they had in a different sub box. It's got their logo on the little pen clip. There is the nib. And let's see, unscrews. And here is your, I believe this is a converter. I'm not sure how it works. Oh, I guess that moves down and up. Still, I'll have to double check on how to fill this up. The other one I have is a little bit different of a mechanism for getting the ink on. Definitely looking forward to trying this out and seeing how it goes. If you want a future video with the fountain pen and the ink, let me know in the comments and I will put together a video on how I figured out how to load it, how it works, how it writes, how it looks on the Archer and Olive paper, how the inks look. So the fountain pen ink has 3 colors. The color names are not listed anywhere, so this looks like a deep blue. This looks like kind of like a lime green, and this is kind of a teal blue-green. Here is the front of the bottle, so it's got the Archer and Olive logo on it, a little ampersand. So the dark blue looks very dark in there. Green, you can kind of see the green tint in the ink. In that kind of teal blue. You can kind of see that in there. It looks pretty dark in the jar. Again, that is the fountain pen ink. Next up, we have this box here. Scallop edge ruler. They had a ruler in an earlier sub box. It was a wooden one. It's a nice ruler, but I don't use it often because I have so many other rulers. Okay, here is the ruler. So you can see it's got the little scallop edge and this kind of botanical leaf imprint on it. And then it's got your centimeters up here, 1 through 14, Archer and Olive. And that is what it looks like. Again, I have so many rulers. This one's nice. I do like that it's clear, so it helps to see the stuff underneath, which is helpful because like this one, the wooden one, it's really pretty, but you obviously can't see underneath it. So I like having the clear ruler. It's helpful for certain projects that you're working on, but I'm not sure how often I will use this one. It might become like a travel one. Oh, look at that. On the back side, it's white, and you can feel the design. Kind of cool. And that brings us to our last 3 items in the box, and they are all notebooks. Or at least they all look like they're notebooks. So first up is a dot grid notebook, 160 pages. It comes in a kind of a cream or off-white box with gold. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. It's it is the green vegan leather with an entire gold leaf design on the front. Nice dark green elastic strap. Ooh, I like this stripe and dot inside. And then, of course, we have our white dot grid pages. This is the A6 size, and it is more pages than usual. This is 160. I believe normally it is 120 pages. I absolutely love, love, love that design. Next up, let's take a look at this one. So this is a dark gray box with gold. Oh, sketchbook, 112 pages. I'm excited to see what this is. I just love the decoration on this box. Oh. Wow, this is really pretty. All right, so this is kind of like, I can't think of the word right now, but it's this kind of leather feeling cover with a little embossed botanical on the front, and then you have your leather strap to close it. The inside cover has this gold botanical, and this is like a craft notebook. So these would be this would be perfect for going out in nature, drawing, sketching what you see here. It's got a pocket in the back, and then to close, you just wrap your strap around a few times and pull it through the loop. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love this. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, how I'm going to use it. I'm not usually a huge fan of the craft pages, but this is going to be fun to explore and play with. If you have any ideas on how I should use this, be sure to let me know in the comments. And then we have our last notebook in the box. It is kind of a mint green cover, and it says 192 pages on the back. Let's open this one up and see what we have. Maybe. Oh no, this is really pretty too. This is a nice deep blue vegan leather cover. I really love this color blue. And it's got a really pretty design around it, and then a gold design in the center. Oh, this is the back, so it's embossed with the same design. Oh, I didn't even notice that at first. This has that kind of deckled, I don't think deckled's the word I'm looking for, but it looks like it's been torn and placed in here. Just on the side, top and bottom are your typical smooth pages. The inside cover has this gold, looks like a little frame with a flower in it. And these pages are not white, but they're also not like ivory. They're kind of like a light ivory, light cream. Compare it to the other book. Personally, I prefer the bright white to like ivory or cream, but this one isn't too dark. I don't like the really yellow ivories or cream pages. I think this one will work just fine for me. And of course you have your pocket in the back. That is the A5 notebook in here. I have a lot of thoughts, and I think over the past 3 sub boxes maybe, that Archer and Olive has really hit it out of the park with what they're putting in here. It feels like a lot of thought is going into these boxes, and they're really listening to what we have been asking for. And I know it's hard to please everybody when you're putting together boxes like this, but I would say the Vintage Library, the last box, which the name is escaping me, but the Galaxy Outer Space. I don't remember what it was called. But that one and this one have just been absolute hits for me. I'm a book lover. I love libraries. I love everything that was in that box. I love the vintage aesthetic. I love outer space, stars, moons, those colors that were in that box. Very me. And then I'm also a nature lover. I contain multitudes. I truly do love the nature aspect of this and how it kind of calls back to some of my favorite artists and photographers from back in the day, where they would take their sketchbooks and go out in nature and sketch flowers, or plein air painters type thing. Like, that's what this reminds me of. And I'm super excited to dig in and start on this box. There's nothing in this box that I'm like, I need to give it away. I will find a way to use everything in this box. Let me know your thoughts of the box in the comments. Tell me your favorite item. If I had to pick one item that was my absolute favorite thing in this box, I think I would have to go with this notebook, just because of the more unique aspect, the kind of vintage feel that it has. All right, that is today's video. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, every to-do list needs a caffeine boost. So grab your coffee, grab your notebooks, and go create something out in nature.